Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So I'm guessing at this point, someone has invited you to join Clubhouse. Clubhouse is the new app that everyone's raving about. You can join this app and then you can listen in on conversations from other people, including celebrities, gurus, and a lot of people are raving about it. What makes it special, they say, is that it's incredibly exclusive. You can't just join Clubhouse, you have to get an invite. And the other thing is, it gives you unprecedented access to all of these influential people. So you can be a fly on the wall and you can listen to them in a normal conversation and pick up these gems of wisdom, and it's incredibly entertaining and engaging. Now I'm seeing people that I know who are normally very focused individuals saying that this thing is incredibly addictive. On their first days on Clubhouse, they're spending 5 hours, 7 hours, or more of their time, and time just rushes by. Apparently it's incredibly entertaining, informative, and like I said, addictive. Now throughout all of this, I've had many people reach out to me and say, Matt, are you gonna join Clubhouse? Would you like an invite? And up until this point, I have stayed out, and I wanna explain to you why, and more importantly, why this is such an important lesson for you in achieving your goals. You see, most people, when they're trying to get from point A to point B being their big audacious goal, most people think that the secret to getting that goal, or the best strategy, is to add in more tools. They feel like they're missing something. If only they could discover this secret path or get this tool that they don't have access to, that tool would be the answer. That's what they need to get to point B. When the truth is, it's usually not about the addition of yet another tool. The best thing they could do is subtraction. They could take away some of the things that are currently distracting them and spreading their attention too thin, and they could focus in on a few things that they're already doing, and that would have a far greater likelihood of getting them to point B than adding in more tools. Now I've had this mentality now for about maybe a decade. Back in 2008, when I was starting out in my online career, I was the typical opportunity seeker. Anything that came along in front of me that looked bright and shiny and it looked like it could help me achieve my goal, I would sign up for it. Straight away I would enroll in it, and I would always get this feeling that this is it. You know, now that I've got this tool, now I'm gonna be able to achieve my goal. Well, I operated that way for about 3 years, and at the end of that period, I realized I was no closer to achieving my goal. And I realized, and this was largely due to a guru by the name of Rich Schefren, who really helped me focus and learn to think more strategically and less like an opportunity seeker. But I realized that adding in more stuff was not the answer. I needed to learn to focus on fewer things and stick with them for a longer period of time and focus more about the strategy. So for these last 10 years, I have said no to most shiny objects that come along. For example, Snapchat. A lot of people join Snapchat. I did for a while, but I never really took it that seriously, and I haven't been on it in years. And look what happened. It looks like Instagram came along, duplicated exactly what they were doing with stories. And now, at least in my mind, very few people talk about Snapchat. So I'm glad I didn't devote a lot of hours to it. Periscope, that's another one. When Periscope came out, everyone was raving about it. I haven't heard people talk about Periscope in a very long time. I don't think that really went anywhere. There's been a whole bunch of these new platforms that come along that everyone raves about, and everyone says, you gotta join this new platform, and most of them don't really pan out. So I'm always the late adopter. I'm usually not one of these early adopters who get in early. I like to wait and see, does it go anywhere first? So Clubhouse, I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna refrain for at least another 6 months. I'm gonna see, does this momentum continue? And yes, I might miss out on a lot of these early momentum gains that the early adopters will get. But the truth is, for every, say, 1,000 of these bright, shiny new objects, the ones that everyone raves about, less than maybe 1% of them pan out. So I like to sit back, take my time, observe, let everyone else just rush in, spend all their time and energy on it. And if it's got legs, say after 6 months, at that point, then I might think about joining. So just really think about this before you join Clubhouse or any other platform out there. Do you really need yet another tool, yet another potential distraction to get you to where you want to go? Chances are you really don't. And by the way, if you need a little extra help to stay focused on your goals and get from point A to point B, the very best thing you could do is leverage third-party accountability. Now, I've got a great program for you. It is completely free. It's called the 10-Day Challenge, and you can join it right now at changeyourlifein10days.com. I know I just said to you, don't go adding in more stuff. but this thing is different. It's different because we're not adding in more tools and techniques. It's all about holding you more accountable to the things, to the action steps that you already know you should be doing, but you're not. Okay, so it will keep you more focused on fewer things and keep you on track for 10 days to achieve your goals. Okay, so go and check that out, changeyourlifein10days.com. That's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.